guys, I've got 5 players the Chiefs should target before the NFL trade deadline tomorrow, starting with Janoris Jenkins, the Jackrabbit, the Giants cornerback. Look, he's been linked to several trade rumors over the past week or so. We know the Giants aren't winning this year. For some reason, they just traded for Leonard Williams, gave up a 3rd and a 5th round pick. Maybe they're looking to get draft capital back. And the Chiefs are still in need of some cornerback help. I've been very consistent about that. Kendall Fuller's banged up. Morris Claiborne clearly isn't the answer for the Chiefs, so they need some cornerback help. Here was a quote from Janoris Jenkins in the last couple of days or so about the trade rumor, saying, quote, "If you're going to let me go, let me go. Don't beat around the bush. It don't matter where I want to be. Business is business. I just want to play football. It don't even matter. I can't control business decisions. My whole thing is to play football." He's tired of the distractions. He's tired of the trade rumors, being asked about it. He would clearly like a fresh start, in my opinion. He just wants to play. I think he would plug in nicely on this Chiefs defense. So Janoris Jenkins from the Giants, it's what he's done this year. He's got 4 picks. His PFF grade isn't great, but he's finding the football. He's forcing turnovers, which is something the Chiefs need to do a whole lot more often. I think Janoris Jenkins would be a great fit. Jalen Ramsey obviously didn't happen, but Jenkins would be a nice secondary action. You look at this cornerback depth chart. Bashaud Breeland got banged up last night with the shoulder, came back in, but we'll see how serious that ends up being. Charvarius Ward has been playing a little bit better. Fuller's out with an injury. Rashad Fenton, the rookie, has played some at nickel. Mo Claiborne, like I said, he's clearly not the answer. He's not what he once was. He's a rotation guy at best at this point in his career. So Janoris Jenkins, the Giants cornerback, he is a guy I would like to target for the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the trade package I put together. Very simple, 4th round pick for Janoris Jenkins. He's set to make, I think, $12 or $13 million next year. Low dead cap hit, too, so keep that in mind. If the Chiefs bring him on and it doesn't work out, you can cut him for a very little cost for 2020. He's signed through 2020, so you'd have him for a year and a half, but if you want to cut him after this year, you can do that as well. I want to ask you guys this question. What's the Chiefs' biggest need on defense? Because I think a month ago, 6 weeks ago, it was clearly cornerback, and I still think that is a huge need, probably my number 1 biggest need, but defensive line is banged up all of a sudden. Linebacker play has not been very good. Hint, hint, we're going to get to some guys at those positions coming up soon here as well. But let me know what you guys think. What is the Chiefs' biggest need on defense? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, guys, I was watching Sunday Night Football last night. Kudos, Matt Moore played an excellent game. If LaShawn McCoy doesn't fumble, they might win that game. But even better than the game itself, when the game goes to commercials, I didn't even want to get up to go get another beverage. I watched content from here on Chat Sports, and that's with the MyTV Choice app. So here's what you do. You download it at chatsports.com/mytv. It's a free download. You sync it up to your Wi-Fi. It's going to connect to your smart TV. And when the game goes to commercial, the app kicks in, and you're going to get sports content from us at Chat Sports and other outlets. You don't want to watch those stupid Geico and State Farm commercials. I'll say this. I love the Patrick Mahomes State Farm commercials, but I've seen it enough. I'd rather see sports content. You can do it with the MyTV Choice app. And don't worry, when the game comes back on, it knows it'll get you back to the game before a play happens. Chatsports.com/mytv. The MyTV Choice app replaces commercials for all major sporting events. Download it today. Another cornerback here, I got Darius Slay out of Detroit. Now, these have slowed down a little bit, especially these rumors, I should say, especially after Detroit won this past week. They're kind of still in the hunt at 3-3-1, but Adam Schefter says they're receiving calls from Slay from multiple teams. I assume one of those is Kansas City. They were very active on trying to get Jalen Ramsey. Jacksonville did not want to trade him to Kansas City. Look, this is one of the better corners in the NFL, first-team All-Pro in 2017. Has only played in 5 games this year for Detroit, just the 1 interception. So you look at the raw numbers compared to Janoris Jenkins. Jenkins has actually been more productive. But I think Slay is the better player. He's 2 years younger. Doesn't cost that much more. I think he's $1 million or $2 million more for 2020. Then he's a free agent as well. So both Jenkins and Slay set to hit free agency after next season. So I think he would certainly be a great addition to this defense. You look at the secondary as a whole. We already talked about the cornerbacks, but you add Slay to that defensive backfield. Tyrann Mathieu having a nice season. Juan Thornhill continues to improve. I think that would be a very good addition. Here's the catch, though. Darius Slay is going to cost more than Janoris Jenkins. The Lions do not want to give him up. They're listening. They're taking calls, but you're probably going to have to give him a first-round pick, especially in the Chiefs' case, because we know what it's all about. It's going to be a low-round pick. I know the Chiefs were 5-3 right now, but it's still going to be late end of the first round, so you're probably going to have to give up your 2020 first-round pick to get Slay, but I think it would be worth it if he can help you make a playoff push and possibly a Super Bowl run later this season. So I'll ask you guys this. With all that in mind, trade packages and everything, which cornerback would you rather have? Rather have Jenkins or Slay? Type J for Jenkins, type S for Slay. Slay is clearly the better player in my opinion. He's younger. I think he can plug into this scheme and play very, very well. Jenkins is going to cost less though, so I could see it both ways. I would type my J for Jenkins if I could get him for a fourth, because that's a big difference than giving up a first. But if it's a third or better, I'd probably rather just pay a little more and get Darius Slay. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.